Hi guys, how are we? Hope you're good. As you all know, it's your girl Amy. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Go like, subscribe, share, and comment on my videos. I love it. So yes, today let's talk about 7 signs to know you and your partner are not emotionally connected. 7 signs to know your relationship lacks emotional intimacy. That's just basically what we're going to be talking about. So the first thing I'm going to talk to us about, let's talk about what is emotional intimacy. For me, I feel I describe emotional intimacy as the connection between two people emotionally, because it has to do with your feelings, being expressive of how you feel. Is the feeling of being in tune with your partner. Yes, that's what I feel emotional intimacy is all about. So now talking about 7 signs that tells you both lack emotional intimacy in your relationship. First, let's talk about that feeling of isolation and distance. Yes, because it's amazing how we lag behind. You're in a relationship with someone, but you guys are not vulnerable to each other. You feel distant, you feel isolated, you feel like, like when you have 1,000 people that are supposed to back you up, but like obvious it's like you're standing alone. Yes, that feeling. The attention is not there. Things that are supposed to be done, you guys are not able to share some certain things. Shows you that yes, something is ongoing. This relationship is not going as planned. So the second one we're going to talk about, let's talk about inability to listen. Yes, when you both lack the ability to listen to each other, it becomes a problem. Yes, because these things triggers emotional intimacy. See, emotional connection is intentional. It's something you intentionally build. You intentionally build. You want to, yes, because when you lack those things, you see that it's no longer a relationship. It becomes a situationship. Yes, so that feeling of vulnerability and openness in a relationship is supposed to be there. So when you both lack this, that means there's so much work to be done. So the third we're going to talk about is that lack of transparency. Yes, you both must get to a level when you begin to, share openly your feelings, talk about how you feel, talk about the things you're supposed to talk. Because yes, the relationship requires talking and talking and talking. You guys are able to share your feelings, share a certain moment, how you felt, what is going on, what the things you want to talk about. You must be able to get to that level where you share all these things to be able to know that yes. So when these things are not in place, you should know that your relationship is not stable. So the fourth we're going to talk about is lack of support. The inability to support each other, inability to support each other's decision, inability to always be there for yourself shows that your relationship lacks emotional intimacy. Yes, because intimacy requires support. Intimacy, emotional intimacy is all about support. It's not a one man standing show, no. So you guys must be able to support each other, have each other's back. Yes. So with this, you should still be able to know that something is wrong and be able to come to a level where you both work on it. So the next we're going to talk about the feeling of being misunderstood and judged. That's the fifth one. The feeling of being misunderstood and judged. Seriously, relationship is not about judging anybody. When you're in a relationship, you must learn one thing to accept each other's flaws and be able to meet up at their level of understanding. Okay, you don't force things, but you build things naturally. Emotional intimacy gives you the ability to know each other more, the ability to support yourself regardless of whatever it is. You support. Don't misunderstand things, don't judge things. Even if you want to correct someone, there should be a better way to do it, okay, than that person feeling, yes, right now I'm being judged. So when you see this feeling of the feeling of being misunderstood, when you start feeling this way and judged, yeah, that means your relationship is lacking emotional intimacy. So let's talk about the sixth one. What is the sixth one? Guys, see, relationship is constant working on each other. Okay, we don't have it all. You can't 100% tell me you have it all, but you must come to a certain level where you are being, where you know that yes, this is what I want to do. No communication. That's the next one. That when it gets to that point where you guys are not communicating, it doesn't make sense. You must learn to communicate with each other. You must learn to support him. You must learn to back him up. You must learn to know that you should be always there. Communication. Communicate. Sit and talk. Listen to one another. Know that these things makes it all perfect. You have to communicate. You have to know where your stand. You have to know your place in your relationship. Find your place. So when there's no communication in your relationship, you should be able to know that this relationship is going nowhere. So the last I'm gonna talk about is that feeling of vulnerability. When you lack vulnerability in your relationship, it becomes a problem. You must be able to blend. You must be able to understand. You must be able to acknowledge things. You must be able to do things the right way. Yes, do things the right way when you are in a relationship with someone, because at this point it's all about your feelings and your partner's feeling. So with this, I know we are going somewhere. So thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Have a blissful day ahead of you.